What it do, what it do. It's your boy MG with 800 Entertainment, Mike City Network. You're now tuned in to an all-new Crew Talk podcast. And ladies and gentlemen, I got some real important friends in the building. Across from me, I got Nikita Taliana. Round of applause. Hey. Yeah. To the right of her, we got IamStarStatus CEO, fresh in the flesh. Yeah. And over here to my left, we got, Mr. Talented himself, Mr. One-Eyed Bandit, PunchLeyen.
Yo, what they do? What's happening?
Yes, you guys, it's March 2024. We're at Centerpiece Studios, and we're about to get it live, man. Y'all pay attention to these familiar faces and get used to them, all right? So just to start off, everybody, it's been a real fun year so far. A lot of things have happened. A lot of events, Super Bowl, LeBron 40,000 points.
Oh, yeah.
What else is going on? All these different festivals popping left and right. The internet's going crazy. There's a lot of stuff going on.
March Madness, Pisces season.
Pisces season.
My dog's birthday's coming up. Happy birthday.
Happy early birthday.
Happy early birthday.
Yes.
Yeah. We just left Aquarius season, so we're going to ride that wave. My birthday just ended, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Big 3-9 over here, big Aquarius, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. But
we're not gonna say my age.
Right. 25.
21, 25.
Yeah.
Gonna leave it at that, huh?
That's right.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, we're gonna talk about a few different topics, and we're gonna keep this theme going all year long. But just to jump it off and jump right into it, there's a big question going around the internet as far as relationships are concerned, right? Who do you think should be the majority to pay in a relationship, or do you think a woman should have to pay for anything?
That's a good question.
It sounds like they finna be on some bullshit already,
we about to get into it for real.
Now. Let's really get into it. It's about to get really spicy.
Yes.
Real spicy.
So go around the board. Start off with yourself. How do you feel about relationships and people being 50-50?
I mean, 50-50 is cool. I don't have a problem with 50-50. I think that a big part of it has to do with like who makes more money in the relationship. Mm-hmm. If like one person's bringing in 250,000 and the other person's bringing in 80,000, then like 50-50, is it reasonable? So I really think it depends on that.
Yeah, I feel the same.
Yeah, I definitely don't think one person should be paying the whole thing.
The whole bill.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, that's what a woman is for and a man is for us to be a team,
Yeah, that's how you build. That's how you get richer. That's how you manage your money better. Yeah. When you have one party, especially a lot of women, it's like the wave right now. Like, oh, I'm not going 50-50. I'm not
he gotta do it.
Yeah, but like all you brought to the table was $100. Like that's the 100 you are.
Or some booty.
That's
all you brought to the table.
Yeah, you're literally like a liability.
You brought booty to the table.
Yeah.
That's all you brought to the table. Some booty.
Exactly.
It ain't gonna work all the time.
Yeah. So that's what I think.
I don't think it's like. For example, people always talk about what is it that Neo came out with the independent woman?
Yeah.
And she gotta have this and gotta have that. I kind of agree. I believe she should kind of be
she gotta bring something to the relationship.
Yeah, I don't think it should be like all just her and he's just waiting for her to do everything. But I believe she should have something to bring to the table too.
Yeah.
It's a king and a queen, right?
That's true. I mean, in the perfect world, it would be nice if two people worked together, built something together, and shared it together.
Exactly.
But in today's day and age, I'm sorry, them city girls got it fucked up.
Oh, I love
they
my
do.
city girls.
I mean, I love
they got it
we like to
fucked up.
get ratchet and stuff, but
we let it get ratchet, but it's not all about
like,
the credit
that's not
cards
cool.
and him
But why
buying all
y'all
the
think the
bags.
majority of y'all think that they shouldn't be doing nothing, or they shouldn't bring nothing to the table? They just should be taken care of.
I think that sorry.
No, you go ahead.
I think that traditionally,
right,
a man is supposed to take care of the household, but the reality is that we're not that day and age is long gone.
It is.
So we're not really at that place in life anymore. Rent is really high, mortgages are high, like everything is really expensive. So unless you go and get a rich man that wants to take care of you and that's what his viewpoint is, then it's just going to create conflict in the relationship anyway, So I will say this though. I think that the man should pay more than the woman. And the reason why I say that is because from my experiences, when a man is not making the majority of the money and is not paying the majority of the bills, he is gonna move in a certain way because he's gonna I'm not a man, but just from my experience, he's gonna feel demasculated if the woman, like, exactly emasculated. If the woman
Well, let me ask you a question, not to cut you off.
Yeah.
In today's day and age, and correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of women are getting better jobs faster because they have higher education. So back in the days, the man had the main job. He made the most money. He took care of the household. The woman took care of the household. She maintained the household. The husband paid the bills. Excuse me.
Right.
But nowadays, these women, they're getting better jobs nowadays, and
true.
some of these dudes are getting left in the wind.
But it's up to him to level up. It's up to
you
him
have
to better for
No,
himself,
you're not
right?
wrong. But let's say she accepts him with his lesser role, right?
Right.
That's fine.
Should she still pay all of the bills?
Not all of it.
He
Now
works.
she probably have the 60. He has the 40.
I
You
mean,
know?
if she's gonna pay all the bills, is he gonna stay home and cook and make
Yeah,
sure
that's
when
what I
she
was
comes
gonna
home
say.
there's food on the table, and he's gonna take the kids to school and pick them up, and he's going to do the homework with the kids, and he.
I mean, that's what's being
step
expected.
in
Right,
as-
but don't you think that would emasculate a real man?
Not a
Some men-
not a real man.
Some men take
a real
pride
man-
into being
I was
there
about
for
to
their
say that.
kids
Yeah.
and doing
Yeah,
the
but-
cooking
And it's
you
called
just
being a team player. If she's working at the time and
set my bath maybe here
Yeah.
and there, cook dinner. You know?
I guess what I'm saying is that you don't.
He wants to
that's-
be a man.
That's the exception, and you don't normally see that.
It's true.
Like, you're not normally gonna see a man that just wants to sit home
I've
and
had men tell me
and
that before,
clean and
like,
cook, and
you
I'm
mean
not
the
saying
man
that it
and the
doesn't
woman?
happen, but it's not the majority of
It's true.
situations.
Like,
you
I
know?
had a boyfriend and he was fixing the car. Like, he was underneath the car doing something, and I could just see the problem. And I'm just looking like, should I just do it? And I'm just like, I could just see it right there. He just won't do it. And I just, as soon as he walked away, I did it.
But what
And
made
he
you
came
uncomfortable telling him?
No, I don't. Because you can feel when the guy wants to do the manly. That was his position to do that. But some guys don't accept the woman to step in the man's place for the things that a man should be doing.
No, I
So,
agree. A real man won't be.
they don't
won't
want
feel
you to do it.
intimidated, but they won't feel intimidated by it if you're able to be like, babe, like,
Right.
Yeah,
I actually see something.
I
been
think
like,
it should be
that's
a
kinda
compliment.
dope. Yeah.
Thank you.
Kinda
I pay
team
attention
player.
to like
Yeah.
fixing cars. I think it's kind of sexy for a woman to want to
Yeah.
kind of like put in some time with the car and know some shit. And as soon as he walked away, I could feel he ain't really want me to do it. But I just couldn't take it. I just really wanted to do it.
You gotta
So
step in.
I stepped in and I did it. And he came back. He's like, all right, so I got to, oh, you already, wait a minute. You just did that? And I'm just like, yeah. And it's like, damn, babe, you should have just let me do it, man. You should have just let me
Pack
do it,
your
man.
shit and leave.
Damn. I wanted to do it for you.
You've been up here.
And I
You've
was
been
like,
under here an
damn,
hour, bro.
was
You
I
ain't
wrong?
did nothing.
Was I wrong?
She trying to show out now.
right?
Yeah, but I thought it would be like kind of dope, like you said, you know?
But like, men want to wear the pants, like,
Yeah.
you know, that's just reality.
No, the reality is the man wants to feel like he's wearing the pants.
Right.
Yeah.
A
Even
real
if
man
he's-
needs the team player to sometimes step back.
Step back.
Like what you suggested was 100% true. Let him feel like a man,
Right.
even though you could have handled it. But he needs that to feel like
He needed that, and I
You know
can
what I'm
tell
saying?
from the type of person you're dealing with. You can tell when to kind of,
Like,
or when not
yeah,
to,
when they
or
need the
let him do it, even though you
validation.
know the answer.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just like, you
Like,
just
go
gotta
kill
know.
the spider, babe. Knowing
Yeah,
damn
go
well,
kill it.
knowing damn well you ready to
You have to
stuff
be
that
the damsel in
motherfucker in.
distress.
Yeah, the damsel in
like-
distress. You
Don't
gotta
call
say
me
that.
to kill no spider. You
Me
know
neither.
out of this.
Why is that? Most men
I don't
are
like
scared of
spiders.
spiders, but
I don't
won't
like
be
spiders.
scared to throw hands and none of that stuff. But
I
they're
had
scared
a
of a spider.
I had a very
I
traumatized
do too.
experience with a spider. Like, one really chased me down the hallway for real.
Read that
Y'all
nigga
laugh,
down.
but
Came
I'm
after
not-
you.
I'm
No,
not-
it's true.
I'm
Right?
serious,
Those spiders
bro.
will
It
come at
chased
you.
me, bro.
Oh no! I killed one in the house once a long time ago, and millions of them ran out of
happened
it
to me.
when I killed it.
Oh my
Remember?
god!
Damien?
Oh, it had babies.
Yeah,
inside
babies
of
on
it.
it.
It was so gross.
I seen
I'd
that
have
happen
been
twice.
creeped out, man.
Once in my house.
It was so
Yeah.
horrible.
Spiders
Horrible.
creep guys out so much.
One
It's
time I
so
was driving
funny.
on the highway and fucking the spider came down, walking down my shoulder. I'm doing like 100.
So what did you do in that moment?
I'm doing like 100, bro. I'm driving and shit. I see this shit. I'm like, oh my god.
my
I said, babe, I'm about to pull over,
I'm
babe.
laughing because I already know.
I'm about to pull over. I'm about to smacking myself. Bow, bow. I said,
Oh
where'd it
my
go?
God.
Where'd it go? I had to pull over. I was scared of the
Yeah,
bitch.
you better have pulled over.
because that happened to me. Bro. I jumped out. Bro.
Mine was a lizard.
Took my shirt off, everything. Like, nah,
I was
man.
scared. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Mine was a lizard, so
I
that
ain't gonna lie
was.
to y'all.
I ain't scared of lizards though. Lizards.
They're
are-
disgusting.
I don't like. They just do a little too much wiggling for me. Like you don't know what they're going. Like
Once I know the lizard in the joint, the lizard tail, that was I can't mess
Oh,
with
it
lizards.
fell off?
yeah.
It was
No,
moving
just
around?
like
Oh,
what
what-
people can do to you with the lizard
Lizard
tail.
tail. You ever heard of that?
No.
I
No?
had a friend.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Let's go into the lizard
And
tail.
like-
story.
I've had a
Please.
friend that has smoked the lizard
Okay,
tail.
so they
What?
like
That's why I
yeah.
roll my own.
You
weed,
never
guys.
heard
That's
that?
right.
Smoked.
I don't even want to say it
It's
on
like
camera
a.
because people
I
get
believe like
ideas.
it's like a, yeah.
But
Tell
yeah, I
us.
don't
We
give
gotta
nobody
hear it.
ideas. Basically, they'll use a certain method. They'll kill the lizard, use the tail. Well,
You know the
just take the
tail
tail
still
from
is
the lizard.
wiggling.
You know, yeah, it wiggles after it's detached,
Like a dead chicken.
and then a lizard will grow the tail back again.
Yeah, we know.
You know, so okay, all that stuff's
Are
relevant.
they
if you're
smoking
thinking.
the lizard tail?
They don't do it on purpose. Like someone will do it to somebody else they don't like.
They don't like or
What
they
does it
wanna
taste
see.
like, or what
You
happens
will
to them?
They
not
won't
taste
know.
it.
They're gonna black out,
They end up going
cuckoo.
They,
cuckoo.
yeah, like
You lose
and
it.
not just like for a day.
It's
Oh.
like forever. Almost.
Forever.
I
You're
think-
gonna have
somebody.
to really know somebody that can help you break that.
Break that. True.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I've had a friend that I used to go to school with him, and he was just handsome, smart, good guy. And all of a sudden, I see him one day just walking down the street talking to himself, just in a whole other world. Somebody
And
said,
just
"Yeah, they gave
looking
him
like-
lizard tail. This guy gave him lizard tail."
And the girl
And they bragged about giving him the lizard tail.
Yeah.
When
and
I
the
came
other
back
girls.
down to Broward from where I was at, the Flocka was rampant out here. This was like 2013, 14. Flocka was rampant out here. Like
Oh, yeah.
everybody,
Yeah.
I was like, "What the fuck is Flocka?" Like I didn't even know what it was.
Yeah.
It was a really good friend of mine. I'm not gonna say his name on camera or whatever.
Yeah.
This was a prominent nigga, gentleman outside that was doing his thing. He was, handsome, physique, car, like doing his thing. Seen that nigga walking the road crazy.
Wow.
I'm talking about
It's
crazy.
sad.
Some other business partners like, yo, MG, da-da-da-da-da. That's your man's. So what do you think I'm gonna do? They saw him walking one day by Miami Subs. Man, I went and pulled up on this nigga.
Yeah.
And tried to,
Talk to him.
talk
I
to
did
him,
the same thing
employ
when I see
him,
my girlfriend,
all kinds
my
of shit.
friends.
But I just had to let it go because the Flocka
Yeah.
had fucked him up.
It's-
man.
they're
He's
already
too
gone.
far gone. Yeah,
Too
he's
far gone.
Too far
I had to
gone.
stop fucking with him. I really did.
I see one of my girlfriends from like somebody I grew up with on my block, and she was like the big boss of the block. You would have never thought she was gonna get her down, but I seen her. She was toe up from the flow up, and I had to pull my car over, and I'm like, she had like about 5 different weaves,
Oh my
and
God.
the skirt was way up, and I could the guys is violating her, just touching her and shit, and I'm just like, why?
Yeah, my
Why?
man's too. When I seen him, I was heartbroken because, like I said, he was 1-2 stepping, had his job, looked
Yeah.
real good. Like I said, was clean cut, was doing his thing. Haitian cat with a strong Haitian family.
So look, if question, if
probably
they
got-
ask you for money or ask you for something, do you deny it? When you know, like, do you deny it?
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm a little bit different, right? If I got a lot of love for you, I will help you. But if I know you're gonna spend it on drugs and not do better for yourself, you can't get no help from me.
But what if you know them?
Zach, I don't give a fuck who it is.
Same.
I mean, though,
Family members,
So have you ever
friends. People ask me for money all the time. I'm not trying to put my business out there and shit. Like the people following situations.
Yeah.
If I know you're going to use the money
Yeah.
for exactly what you need to use it for, like for instance, somebody in my path needed to pay their phone bill the other day. First thing I said is, "Can you pull it up so I can pay it?" I'm not just gonna send money
Yeah.
Right.
because people, you know what I'm saying, they're not gonna do right by you. But if you can prove you're going
That's
to
some
do
real
right,
manly shit.
if you prove you're going to do right by it, I can help you out if it's within my means. But yeah.
You ever heard like they would say like if you don't help them, they go and do something
yeah.
worse.
I was
and
gonna say
just
that.
to like so they can get it, and like it could be like their last.
You know what I told somebody
Moment.
today? And this is real. This goes for all of us. You can't help somebody before you help yourself. And a lot of times we are putting people before our personal selves. And you can't do that in this life. You got to make sure you're good, my friends. You got to
What?
make
Put
sure.
the oxygen mask on yourself first.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you're doing good. Even if you're in a good situation, I'm not saying don't help people, but you have to make sure you're helping yourself first. And maybe helping yourself is not giving them what they need at that moment, because yes, they may be able to go do something worse, or maybe they'll take that money and that be when they OD.
When they
That
OD.
was just
That's
gonna
the
say
truth.
that.
That's the
So,
truth.
You know what I'm
the
saying?
same,
So
like,
like,
the
would you
killing
want
of
that
the-
on your
That's the flip
conscience?
side.
Yeah,
of
but
it.
that's the thing. You just don't know once they leave you.
Well, I
you
told
just
you,
don't know.
if a motherfucker tells me, oh, I need to get some food, and I take that money and literally get you
I
some
go in the
food,
store and go buy them the
that's
food.
what I'm trying to say. Like, if I know
Yeah.
you're going to use this money for exactly what the
said
phone bill, the light bill, your children's
Yeah.
event, and I have it and I can do it, I don't mind if we have that connection. But a lot of the people that, you know, they got their own habits and they're trying to finesse, and fuck all that. We don't got time to get finesse. We got bills.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
All right, but let's get off of this flocka and all
Oh,
this,
yeah.
you know, fucking
We-
people shit.
We stay away from the topic.
Let's get back
Yeah,
Say
to
no
take
to
it
drugs,
deep.
people. That was
Say
the moral
no
of that
to
story.
drugs.
Say
Yeah,
no to
say
drugs.
no.
facts.
True.
Flocka,
Pay attention and dare.
pills, all that shit. Stay away
Yes,
from it.
the dare
Just
was
say
the
no.
thing in
Say
school.
no to
Nobody
crack.
followed the dare program.
Just say no.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna move on, right? There's a lot of female rappers in the game, right? We've been bombarded with a lot of women sexualized rap, right? I'm just being honest. I'm gonna call it how I see it, right? Some of them are extremely talented and they're great, right? Some of them are just over sexualized, like hyper sexualized. They're making the young women look too sexualized when a lot of them are not moving in that fashion.
Yeah.
But I don't want to bash women because there's a lot of good
Yeah, 'cause
rappers.
I'm like-
There's a lot of good rappers.
like being
I'm not taking it away. But she like
There's
going,
nothing wrong with it. Yeah, it's over, like you said, the over
It is
sexual.
overly like
yeah.
I'm licking on the dick and licking the cum.
like-
That's what I'm saying.
How much music can you really make about that?
True. How much? You're right.
So the question is do you think we're seeing the decline
Yes.
of female rappers? That's the question.
Yeah.
I see them coming out a lot, but the music, the sound, everything is declining. It's saying the same stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it's declining because at just like the ear itself, it sounds good. Some of it, not all of it, but
True.
some of it sounds good. But like Star said, it's all sounds the same, and
Do
they're
you
all
think
talking
it's
about the same
quality hip hop music?
No, sir.
thing. No,
I don't think so either.
anything
I
is
don't
quality.
think
What do you
I
think?
mean,
It's
I don't
all
think
about, like,
much
a
is.
beat and a
Nah,
sound.
'cause I was just
People
about
are
to say
listening to
I
the
don't
words.
even think it's dwindling down because, like she said, it's like it used to be like how with the dudes, like another rapper coming out every other day.
You gotta
Now
admit,
it's
the
Yeah,
last
but
2
for
years,
some reason,
yeah, that's
hip
what I'm
hop
saying.
has
Last 2
always
years,
been
yeah.
like
Female,
the male
female.
dominated
Yeah.
type, so it was kind of like what we were used to.
Yeah.
So having the females come out, it was like, yeah, girls, we doing our thing. But now it's
You
kind
don't
of
think
like
that those
I want some
things are
niggas to
by
come
It
back,
was,
design?
it was refreshing, but
Definitely.
isn't just like the like you said, the quality of the music is just like, come on, man, how
I
many
miss J.
times we
Cole.
gonna
I
say
miss Kendrick Lamar. I miss like
Yeah.
real.
we need? Nah, I like the women. We just need the women to come back with they bars. Like we need
yes,
Nicki
bars.
Shout
when
out
she
Nicki
first
Minaj.
dropped, like
course.
Friday,
Glorilla.
the first. You know what I'm saying? We need that, like that. Yeah, glow snapping. I like that. That
Yeah,
Glorilla,
I
like
dig Glorilla.
I said that to you earlier
She
today. I was
slide,
like,
yeah.
I like Glorilla.
Yeah,
it's
that's
some
real
females
gangster.
that's
Most
out here
recent
doing
one.
their thing. A lot of people would sleep on Doja Cat.
Oh my
a lot of
God.
people say she's not a rapper.
Shout
but
out to Doja Cat.
Oh,
That's
shout
my
out
boo.
Doja.
if you go sit
Number
and
one.
listen to her albums, the
She
girl
take you
It's
away.
rap,
quality.
bruh.
She
She,
is
she
quality.
really rap for real. She like a female Kendrick Lamar to me.
Yes,
dog.
she
Like
is.
she got
Yeah.
flows, she got bars, she know how to
Style,
put melodies in there.
creativity.
Like she's very creative. Dog.
Yes,
Like
I love how she.
I
Doja Cat
don't
is
know, boy. I've been
definitely
kind of getting
talented.
away from her with that devil worshiping type, whatever
A
they
lot of
saying about
people.
it. But
Come
man,
on, sis, talk
I'm
about
I mean,
Go
okay,
ahead.
so I say the
What's
same
your
thing. 'Cause I
feelings?
say to her all the time. I
She
don't
knows
like
I'm
that.
a diehard Doja
Yeah.
Cat fan,
And
but
I always be like, ugh. So in the beginning, I'd be like, turn this off. I don't like this
She's
devil
talented, yo.
stuff.
She's
But
talented.
then Star like explained to me like she wasn't. If you look at her original, like when she first came out, she wasn't really doing that. And then everybody, because she was a little bit different and odd and weird,
yes,
people started trying to play that narrative. And instead of like fighting back, she
turned into
She
it
turned-
for them.
yeah,
she
she-
just turned up. Like, okay,
she just was like, okay, if this is what y'all want to say, then I'm gonna give y'all what you want.
Yeah.
Now on the. I still don't like it, like,
Right.
but I can't
Shouldn't
deny
be
the
so
fact that
easily
her music
influenced.
is quality.
Listen,
though.
she's talented.
Yeah.
Out of all of the female artists
she's
and rappers that came out,
out.
she
Yeah, just
blew up.
funky,
She got
too.
world tours that she was doing. She's selling out arenas. She's got
Yes,
songs
Doja.
charting on the Billboard. And she can sing. She can rap. She's a
Yeah.
writer.
Yes,
She could go
and
in
she
there.
pays her homage to Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj is the queen. One more time. Shout out Nicki
doesn't-
Minaj.
That's right.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
so since we all agree, Doja Cat,
Yes.
yeah, I wish I remember. Which one it was.
Right?
Round of applause.
He ain't using none of the buttons. All that talk about I'm gonna do it at the beginning. He ain't pressing damn button yet.
Oh my God! I like Scarlett.
Yeah, Scarlett
is fire.
Crazy.
Yeah.
She can rap.
She
Yeah,
can
girl
rap.
from New York.
And
if you want to talk about talking about something, she's not talking about ass and
No, she's talking about the struggle, the streets, the block.
Her story's rough though. You heard
her
her
story? Is rough.
Rough. Her story.
That's
rough.
why she's so humble.
Shout out
She's
Swiss Beats
so
for putting her
humble.
on, man. She
Yes,
deserves it.
Swiss. You already know. You know talent.
All right, so stars.
But
Give me
also
your top
Nikki.
3.
My Nikita is not her number one
Yeah.
thing.
Nikita got bars.
She got, I mean,
Yes, thank
bars.
you. If I'm gonna rap something, it's
hear
gonna
it.
be
It's real.
bars.
You
I'm
know?
not gonna rap about ass.
And it's
didn't
not
know
about the
that.
ass and the
Okay.
she'll throw some ass and titties in it. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, if I have
Real hot
to, you know,
now.
people, you gotta give people what they want sometimes.
Yeah, but
it's still gonna have to have some type of concept. It's gonna have to have
Conscience.
substance.
That's
It's gonna
right.
have some conscience to it. Like
Okay, I need to hear something.
I told her,
didn't
I
know
said,
that.
Nikki, that's the guy you need to collaborate.
Exactly.
Y'all got something.
it's just really something I do for myself. I still put my music out there, but it's healing for me. It's therapy for me. I'm not doing it like trying to be the next Nicki Minaj.
She got bars, bro.
I just do it for myself. I love to do it. It's
She
therapy.
got
I
bars,
gotta hear
bro.
something, man. I
I got
definitely
you.
need to
And when
hear
you
something,
sing,
man.
it reminds me of something that I would do, and it's just not what exactly everybody want to hear.
Yeah.
But I'm from the church, number one,
That's where I
so
come
I
from.
sing,
Yeah.
for the Lord first. But
He definitely
it's
has
been hard
soul.
to try to get into the R&B world. It's hard to kind of switch into sexualizing things and kind of but I'm working on it. Like she said, you got to put a little bit of what people want to hear.
Gotta put a little razzle dazzle.
A little razzle.
Stay with the Lord, baby.
Yeah,
Don't come to the dark side with us.
Don't
Stay
go
with
to
the
the
Lord.
dark side.
But that's okay. He had
Stay
to
over
walk
there.
with the world. He had to walk among the people
No.
first. So,
She has talent. I've actually heard some music that she's put together, but they do it behind and try to perfect it. You know what I'm saying? Which is nothing wrong with that. Continue building, but eventually, you know what I'm saying? Drop
need
the
you to
stuff
kinda
and
give us a little
let everybody hear it out.
Because y'all ain't even tell me y'all do music.
No,
That's
I
crazy.
can't
They
say-
ain't
I
tell
can't-
me.
You
They
can
ain't
go to
say nothing
Spotify,
about
Nikita
it.
Taliana.
I'ma go
Go to
to
Spotify, my
it.
music is there. You
she's
know, you
streaming
can
right
listen.
now.
I definitely release it.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
what's up. I'm going to
That's
listen
right.
to everything.
I love it. Inspiration. I love it.
All right. So answer my question.
Yeah.
Top 3 female rappers right now.
Who you going with first? Who says it? Who
Okay.
Hey, I'm not
Is
even
the
going to
rules
Let's go
lie.
around.
there?
Let's
No
go around the
Nicki?
room. Start off with him.
If we going by
Everybody's
influence,
game. Everybody's fair
relevance,
game.
and what's going on right now,
Top
you
3.
got to give it to sexy, dog. And I don't even like sexy.
Big Sexy.
Sexy. You
Sexy
gotta give
Red?
it to who
I
No,
can't
he's
give
saying
it
for
to her.
influence. It's true.
No, you
If
gotta
you're
give
gonna
her.
give it to her for what the people want and like what's trending right now, yes.
I give you
got
that.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
but-
true.
All right, so Sexy Red.
Who else delivering the
But if
baby
Drake
ass shooting
didn't,
videos?
but if
like
she
the
wasn't
videos,
planted
like,
there
oh my
by
God.
Drake and that
God.
wasn't the narrative, I mean, I don't want to hate, but
Everybody
if she
wants to
wasn't
see
planted there by Drake and that wasn't
Don't
the
get
narrative,
me wrong.
She got
I'm
the
not
Drake
hating.
cosign.
you think
at
she
all.
would have been as hot as she is?
She got the
Yeah.
Drake cosign.
No,
think so?
No. What I'm finna say is, on my personal opinion,
I still think
I can't listen to no Sexy Red, bro. I'm not even finna,
I'm
not even and from an artist to another artist standpoint, and I'm not hating, but I can't listen to that. It's plenty other female rappers
It's
I'm gonna
just
put
some
on that's gonna
punchlines
be
she
sexy.
have. It's so lit.
But
It's catchy.
you
some
can't
people.
lie when it come on and
It's
then
club
you be
music.
like,
Yeah, it's one of those
that
songs you
bitch- that
hate,
bitch
but then like
bopping,
you
bruh.
can't help but
Club
bop
music.
to
You can't
it. But
help
you're
but
like, I fucking hate this song.
I mean,
Big
I'm
problem.
calling it what it is. She makes club music.
Yeah.
She does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twerk,
You
she
just
make you want to
can't help
twerk a couple
out to it.
times, you know?
Yeah, she makes club music. All right, so that's your first. That's one of your 3.
Yeah,
Who else
that's
you
one
got?
of my 3. I'm gonna have to say who really running it right now. I'm gonna have to say Sexy. I'm gonna have to say Lotto.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Lotto.
killing
See,
it.
I like Lotto because she rap. For
I
real.
like Lotto
She rap
too.
for real.
Yeah,
I've been watching her
she
since
does.
before when she was just on YouTube.
She can do both.
Yeah,
as a little kid.
Like Nicki.
Yeah,
she's hard.
I like Lotto.
She'll perform. You could tell that she really built for this type
Yes.
stuff. You know what I'm
She
saying?
been in training for a
She-
long time.
She kind of get with the sexual stuff too, but
She does
at the end of
sexualize,
the
but
day,
she got bars
yeah,
though.
she got bars.
She's
At
not
the
like
end of the
People
day.
someone
She
overrate her
else.
a little bit.
creatively. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. All right, number 3.
And 3, I'm a Cardi fan, even though she ain't been really doing nothing, bro. But I'm a Cardi fan, bro. That
That's
first
true.
album to me was a classic, dog.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie though.
She
I don't
can't.
listen
She
to that
hit,
part.
was
she
a- that
hit
was-
the streets by
You say you
storm.
don't?
And I really like club music. When you hear it in the club, I've never heard like nothing else.
Nah, bro.
Like
that
Sexy
first
Red.
album has substance, bro. I'm not
Yeah,
even
that
gonna
first
Yeah.
lie to
album ran
you,
through
bro.
all the clubs, went
Yeah.
through everything.
Yeah, but I'm saying
Movie,
I've probably only heard them in the clubs.
Right.
Yeah. But
You just go
I'm
look
not
for
knocking
her.
her. Yeah. I'm not knocking none of the female rappers. They all got a lot to offer to the game. A lot of them going platinum, and I respect it. So you said Cardi,
Yeah.
Sexy, Lotto. Who you got, Star?
Doja.
Doja.
Doja Cat.
Okay.
We already know why. She's raw. She raw.
Very talented.
She's really my number one, but I put Sexy as far as relevancy and what's going on.
Very
but
true.
Doja Cat's
She's trending right
to
now.
me. After Nicki is Doja when it come down to
After
bars
Nicki
and
is
all
Doja.
that,
You
it's
just
like,
have to like.
Nicki's the queen.
I just want to see Nicki collabo more
With the
other
younger people?
younger people, and some more female rappers. I want her to just know she is the queen. If
I
you
think
are
she
the
collabed
queen,
I
with
wanted to get
Doja
back
Cat.
to bars,
I think it was
man.
maybe one song.
I think she
believe
did.
so. It's
She
maybe one
did.
song.
I think I
I
heard
know
it on
Doja Cat said in one of her songs, "I love you, Nikki." Like, you know, so
If I'm not
I heard
mistaken,
her shout
I
her
heard-
out.
I heard they
I
did
think there is one song.
There is
yeah,
for sure.
it's called Say So.
Yeah,
It was
Doja
kind of when
Cat and
Doja
Nicki
was
Minaj.
just coming out.
I
Like,
just
still in the
want.
beginning of
I
her
love
career.
that for Nicki. It looks good on Nicki when she does collabo.
She doesn't work with a lot of
But
female
she
rappers.
doesn't
Now that you
work
say
with
that.
a lot
She's
of
very
female
picky and
rappers.
choosy with who she works with, but I think that Nicki gets a lot of hate. And
Yeah, so
I
her
think she's very
guard's
misunderstood.
up.
Her guard's always up. I think that she feels like sometimes she doesn't get the respect that she deserves.
Right.
I mean, in the
as-
streets, she's the queen. Everybody knows it.
Nikki,
Yeah,
you are
all
the
the bitches
queen.
is
her
You
sons.
are the queen.
Yeah, all the bitches as her sons.
Exactly. All the bitches is her son.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She's the queen.
We joked about that earlier
Yes,
today.
she's
All
no,
the
and that's
bitches
not. It's not even
is
a
her
joke.
sons.
All them bitches is her sons.
Yeah.
She can rap,
She
melody.
gotta get back to
Everything.
them bars though.
She gotta
I ain't
get-
even gonna lie.
Yeah.
She gotta get back to
Her last
She
album's
does.
dope. Did you
Yeah,
listen?
no, the last album was
She needs to get back to the
last album
mixtape. I
was
like
hard.
it.
It was
Like-
all right, but I'm talking about
I like
mixtape
street
Nicki.
Yeah,
Nicki.
mixtape Nicki.
I'm talking about
Itty
Not
bitty
so
piggy
poppy
bank
Nicki.
Nikki. Like,
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Monster Nicki.
yeah,
Monster
Monster
Nicki.
Nicki. I'm talking about
That-
Lil Wayne, that Go Hard
That
remix.
Go
Yes,
Oh my
that's
God,
what
that's
we
when I
want.
first fell
But
in
I
love with
believe
that
she's
girl,
gonna come
bruh.
back. I
You
believe
gonna
she's
make me
gonna
put
come
some
back.
Nicki
and
on
she
when I
will.
leave this
I think she will. Every
So-
once in a
so
while,
you
she
said-
has one song.
We
sorry,
can't say
that
Nicki
reminds
tonight,
you of
though.
her mixtape Nicki, Monster Nicki. She always has at least one on her album.
Right.
But like, I think I'm hoping Nicki, if you ever see this,
Yes.
please give us a whole mixtape like that.
But
A whole
see,
album
I
like
like
that,
the
an
softer
EP,
side
something.
too.
I do
Because
like her softer
The
side.
album Put You in a Room,
Yeah.
those Mona Lisa, like those songs
Yeah.
are hard.
Yeah,
they are. You can
to
jam
see a
to
different
those.
side of her, like with the
Yeah.
those the
She's
vulnerable
given us a lot
side,
of
that was
sides.
hard.
Yeah, she
Real
wasn't
hard.
eating them for lunch.
I love
you
that
know.
album.
She was killing the game for
love that
a
album.
long. She's to me in the game, the female Drake as far as how she was
Yes.
killing every track.
Every track
feature,
Drake had,
her
every
tour.
track she had.
She
Yeah.
was killing this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
All right, so let's sew it up. You said
Okay.
Doja, Nicki.
Doja, and well, Nicki, of course. I Scarlett.
Scarlett.
I just really like her delivery and the
I
stuff
like
she
her
talks
too.
about. And
I
I
agree.
would say Lotto.
Lotto.
Can I say one more?
Go ahead.
Glorilla.
So,
Yeah, I
so
would've
those are the
thought
five
those
you got.
too. But you
circuit.
said 3. She
Yeah, I
went
know.
over.
Yeah,
it,
She
bro.
went over
I
it.
can't.
She went over
I'm
it.
a
She
very
gave out
Women
10 of them.
can't never just
I
do what
can't.
you ask them to do.
Okay,
man.
okay, you know.
All right, so those are some great choices that you had. You know, I know you
And
went.
when you asked for 3,
I know you went over. I know you went over.
We just gonna let it slide. We gonna let it
But it's
slide.
your
Let it
turn,
slide.
Nikita. Who do you think? And then I'll go last. Who do you
Okay.
think your top 3 out of females right now? It could be from the past and now, but all up till now.
whoa.
Oh, now
Nah,
you changed
yeah.
it. Now it's
All right,
now
no,
it's twisted.
No,
Now
keep
it's
it right
twisted.
now.
Yeah,
Keep
right
it
now,
right now.
right now,
Okay.
right
That
now.
changes
She almost
everything.
started a whole.
Right now,
Okay.
right now, right now.
Now you got me
So-
trying to go back to Michigan.
Right?
Number one.
She
paved the way.
definitely. Rissy's definitely.
She paved the way for Nicki's and Doja's.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right, so your top 3.
Okay, so
Now.
if we can pick, I mean, we already know Nikki is like the mother.
Yeah.
But if we can pick her, then
Mother hen,
she's
yeah.
number
Mother
one.
hen.
Yeah, we'll exclude her and just do
Yeah.
3. You know what I'm saying?
She said 5.
Because she's the greatest.
So,
So you gotta.
okay,
Yeah,
so
she is.
I agree, Doja. If we're looking at it like lyrics wise, I would say Doja.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I'm like an old die-hard fan of hers, but if we're talking about quality,
Yeah,
Doja.
you know music.
Yeah. From there, I would say Cardi.
Cardi.
Because Cardi, it has a lot of substance, like PunchLeyen said, and she can do a lot of different things, I feel, and they all sound really good. I also give her a lot of respect because we all saw
Watched her
where
grow.
she came from.
Yes.
And watched her grow.
That's
She
the
really
major,
put the work in.
You can't deny the
You can't
the hard work
deny
she
the
put
hard
in.
work that
Yeah.
she put in. She put that work in.
And everybody's seen it. You know,
Yes.
Like for
Yes.
me, I never heard a lot of her music, but I seen what you just described.
watched it.
She put that work in.
She
Yeah,
did.
she did. From like even her stage presence and
Yeah.
How long has her run been? Like almost 10 years now, ain't it?
yeah, for
I
sure.
would say
Yeah.
More.
she came from love and hip hop.
Yeah.
I think it was like 2014, 2015 when she started
I
popping on
believe
Love and Hip
so.
Hop.
2015, 2016, I would
she
say.
definitely put in that
She
work.
went.
She did. So I have to give her that.
Clap for her though. The
Yeah.
hustle. She hustled.
It was two Spanish girls in the game, but just one just seemed
Who
to
was the other
say Jocelyn Hernandez.
Oh yeah, but
She killing it in her own
She
right,
in her
though.
own way,
Yeah.
right?
She got her millions.
I can't get behind
I think she's finally found her way.
Yeah.
TV.
I would like to see
I
her
can't.
kind of
Nah, but
Bro.
see,
Her music
what
hip hop.
she
Mentally,
did though
mentally.
was smart. She figured out her own market.
That's
She figured
true.
out
She
who
did.
like her music, and I'm just gonna give the people who like my
And
But
music.
I can't lie when
No,
I
no,
say
it's
that
not-
watching
it's not
or
her
listening
music.
to anything.
No, but I'm
that
saying
TV show.
the TV show is where she putting the music out from,
Oh,
so
yeah,
they ain't
okay,
got no
yeah, yeah.
choice
She's
but to
smart.
listen to
They
it.
have
I got
no
you.
choice.
I got you.
Her dancers
they
are
don't watch
dancing to
it.
her music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Her show.
I didn't know that.
Every clip in between
It's
is her
her music,
music.
bro.
She gives me a headache.
smart.
That's smart.
Yeah.
She's very smart.
All I knew was the TV shows that she branched off of in the Jocelyn's Cabaret.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
she branched off. She created her own brand and
She
burlesque
does.
show, and she's
That's right.
she's getting the bag. So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
not
Yeah.
Stevie's.
Stevie.
slave no more. She's not Stevie's slave.
Y'all better leave a lot of them. That's a lot of them.
That's a lot of them, for real, a lot of them hoes.
Oh my god, that wilding out thing! I had to walk away. We were watching it together. I said, "Oh no,
Well, well,
my
enough.
IQ just went down. I have to go."
New,
Yeah.
Is it
Baddies
it's not
versus
funny,
Wild.
though? It looks
No, I mean,
entertaining.
Okay,
We
so
both
let me
watched
say
it. I
this.
hated it.
Y'all know I'm
Hold
star
on. I
status.
don't know what y'all talking about.
I'm the real.
Wilding out, Jocelyn
Yes.
Hernandez with
They
Jocelyn.
got some
She got her
called
own
baddies,
Wild
baddies
Out.
versus wild.
Baddies versus Wild.
And Nick just looked like he didn't even know what to do with them.
Yeah,
I've
he
never
couldn't-
seen him so speechless. He was so the
Yeah,
whole
he was
thing was
kinda
out of
distraught
control.
looking. He didn't
Probably
even know
got
how
out
to
of his
control.
hand.
If I can give you a little
He waiting for them to
background.
fight.
Yes,
Yeah.
pretty much. But you can kind of tell he didn't want them to fight. He wanted them
Yeah,
to do
you
the
know,
games.
Nick ain't
He
know
wanted
that.
them
But
to
they
do-
weren't though. It
They
was
didn't do the games like
it
he
was
needed them to.
frustrating.
But
So you think they pulled Nick Cannon in to gain
No,
more exposure?
Nick Cannon pulled them in.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
Nick's
You
show.
think-
It's
know
Nick's
Nick
show.
It is Nick's
genius.
show.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
Wildin' Out show.
And
Oh,
he
I never
collabed with Zeus.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, he did a
and
Wildin' Out
they did a
like
Wildin' Out
episode with
of
Okay.
Jocelyn's Cabaret
Yeah.
with Baddies. Was it East?
It was bad versus
Baddies East. So
Wild.
it was
Baddies
Bad
versus-
versus Wild.
Gotcha.
So she was on the wild side.
So that's the context. It was this
Yes.
Wildin' Out, Baddies
Yes.
versus
They
Jocelyn.
had Jocelyn and Natalie Nunn because Natalie Nunn
Is
runs the
yeah.
Baddies.
She took the Bad Girl
Yeah.
Club theme and brought it on the online.
Yes, she was pretty much the face. Her and Tanisha.
I remember
Yeah.
Bad Girls Club.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
I'm the reality star catalyst. You know, that's what I do.
Star status, like
Star
City News.
status, yeah. And I watch it even though it could be a little wild or make you feel like you should not be watching this shit.
Did it make the
But-
y'all ladies look good? Or was it one another ratchet show?
It was.
Oh, no,
it
it's
didn't
all
make-
ratchet.
It didn't make.
But like we said,
ladies
sex sells, ratchet
off.
sells,
Zeus is built off
sexy
ratchet.
red sells, like all that shit we want to see
Yeah,
it
but
because
that's what
it's
we were
not
talking
us.
about as far as the female shit. That shit gotta end, man. They gotta make women
do
look,
gotta end.
they gotta put the high classness back
But did
on
you
ladies.
see Jocelyn? She said to her group of girls because baddies is wilding out, acting wild, when they should have been the ones acting wild in the moment. She said, "We acting like ladies." Okay, now don't jump up off the couch. But then 2 minutes later, she was walking around asking, "Do anybody got any coke? Who got the coke? I
Nah.
do coke." What?
Oh,
The
shit.
whole
When I tell you,
episode.
I walked. I could only
Wow.
get through like 6
I
minutes.
thought
She said to
she was
Natalie
working on
Nunn that Natalie Nunn was on video allowing her best friend Scotty, I love y'all baddies, but Scotty was supposed to be licking booty in the camera
What?
on OnlyFans. She was licking her ass, everything.
Her
Got him in the
owner?
body?
Scotty was licking Natalie Nunn's
Oh.
ass, and they got Johnson had T-shirts made with the video pictures on her T-shirts.
God.
They gonna put it on. They go. The video was on. Oh my god!
If that ain't some audio shit.
That's what it is.
He's
Where the
over there.
video at? So Jocelyn's like, you be
Oh.
licking booty, because you know that game they play where you gotta tell the truth, or I guess you gotta say
Dare?
plead the fifth or something, or.
Oh.
But I know he was saying you gotta tell the truth, you get a point. And Natalie didn't want to tell the truth. She kept saying, no, but the world's seen it, Natalie. I seen it. Like, come on.
Send me the video.
And Natalie came back with, well, you was doing coke all on national TV and and Jocelyn made a whole clothing line out of coke. She got a whole clothing line talking about, what is it, cocaina or something like that. She got it all on her shirts, pants, and a lot of people are starting to wear it who like coke.
That's crazy.
And she's got something going there. Could you believe that?
Crazy.
So now she's like, bitch, everybody knows I do coke. Where the coke at? Let me get the coke. Like, it was just crazy.
We can't condone that. I apologize.
Yeah.
Don't do drugs.
Don't say no drugs.
Yeah.
Told y'all
Unless it
earlier.
wasn't marijuana.
Yeah.
A little bit of weed is medicated.
That was
prescribed.
the only
You can get
other
prescribed.
Spanish girl in the game that I would have liked to see.
Well, compared to the two of them, from Cardi and her, they both blew up in their own lane.
Yeah.
But back to the music side of things.
Yeah.
Cardi's career
You're
did
third.
pretty good. And back to, so you said Nicki.
Doja.
Doja,
I mean,
because we said we couldn't
yeah.
choose Nicki. Nicki's number one. Let's just
Obviously.
get that out.
She can't
straight
be
out
in
the
the
gate.
Shout out to Queen, shout out to
Because
Barbs.
she's the mother.
the
Yeah.
Barbs. Yeah.
So
Okay,
Doja,
so
Cardi.
Doja, Cardi, and then I'm really gonna give the third to Scarlett because she has the most like real heart. She's very heartfelt and it's just so different from everything that we hear right now.
Way
and
different.
I love it, so I'm gonna give the
love
third
it.
to Scarlett.
Way different.
Yeah.
All right,
Good
before you
choices,
answer yours,
Okay.
because we from the crib, how y'all feel about Trina? Y'all don't
Oh,
put
Trina.
Yeah, but
Ooh.
not as now.
Okay.
Not as now.
Oh,
Back
okay.
then, but
Yeah. No, she's definitely, back in the day, she was running
she
up
didn't have
numbers.
substance though. She was
Yeah.
like the city girl then.
The
Yeah.
first city
You know what I
girl.
mean?
was a
I still
city
love
I have
Trina.
to give her that. She's
Right.
the
But,
city
yeah,
girls
she
of our
started
city.
City Girl.
They are her.
Yes,
They are her.
100%.
That's very
They
much true. There
completely
would
are
not
mimicking.
be any city girls that have that vibe if Trina wasn't there. She's
Yeah.
a real day guy.
She started that shit.
Yes.
For sure.
And-
But right now,
Not right now.
she
Yeah.
still does shows and she gets booked
She
and she's
does.
doing a lot of things. But she's not one of the ones that are like, to start off my three, who I think like female rappers. Obviously, like we said, Nicki Minaj, but we're not counting her right now because she's like the GOAT of women rappers. Her, Kim, and Foxy are the GOATs of, and Lauryn Hill, for GOATs of rappers, female, right?
Yes.
But
Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah, MC Light, that's a
So
whole other
MC
class.
Light.
It's a
Yo,
whole other class.
where you at?
Yeah. But right now, I don't really listen to a lot of it, so I can't really go off. But the ones who I did listen to, Lotto is in her bag.
Oh,
She
yeah.
is.
Yeah, Lotto's in her bag.
She definitely
She got
is.
bars. She could rap. She's doing her thing.
Beautiful.
Her look is there, whatever. Her campaign, the way they're grinding. She's doing numbers. She charts. Who else can I say? I definitely have to say Cardi because she's like the number one in videos and like
Oh, yeah, her
her
videos are lit.
sponsorships, her bag, her business that she ran. She ran up more money than Offset.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, just keeping it real. I don't listen to a lot of their music, like I said, but just go based upon what I see in their hustle. So it'd be, who I said? Lotto, Cardi, and then Doja Cat is really fucking talented. If I were to listen to somebody, I probably would listen to
I
her
listen
bars.
to her while I clean,
She's-
while I cook.
She's very talented, and you can hear it. Her cadence and the way that she writes and puts that shit
positions
together.
it, like-
Yeah, you can tell she's got it. Got the ear for it. And then I heard an article where she was like, she grew up on like Little Brother and like, you know what I'm saying? Kanye West in the beginning. Like she's listened to like real bars in the beginning, and that's pretty cool to me. And then to hear it, but then also watch her career.
Yeah, she didn't think she was gonna do.
She's doing
music
major
and
shows.
rapping.
She's all over the
It
place.
just kind of happened for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. So we all pretty much said Doja, and I think a couple of us all said Cardi.
And if I could say one thing with Trina, it's like she's more of an OG,
Yeah.
and I watch her on Love and Hip Hop Miami, and it's like her personality. Like a lot of her fans want to know she's nice, and we can't wait to meet Trina and da da da. But Trina is kind of mean.
Really? I don't think
She's
she's
kind of
mean.
her. I met her before, and she kind of one-worded me a little bit, but she still was inviting in her section, I would say.
I mean,
She
but
was
she's
alright.
from Miami though. Like,
you know, Miami
and I
kind of,
think
we
that
all,
matters.
they
It's like
kind
the
of all
vibe.
hold their neck up a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's just like, no, you have other female rappers. She's always trying to put together a female rapper group thing for all the women to display their music and their talents. But then it's like, she's too hard. Like, it's her personality is like, yeah, it's kind of aggressive. It's like, you should know how to humble yourself, communicate. It's like the girls are looking at you. We all looking up to you. All the rappers that's coming out is looking up to you. You an OG. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, if anything.
I can understand why you feel that way, and I don't know what the situation could have been.
I watched the show.
Being that she's a little star, she's probably getting bombarded a lot of times.
And it's kind of frustrating.
She does get bombarded, but
it could have been the present, because I met her twice. I really, one of them I had took Gangster Comedian in Queens to Love and Hip Hop filming actually, and we were at Miami and Wynwood or whatever, and afterwards everybody was just conversing outside, and her and Rari and some other people, Joy Young, and there's another female was talking to us, and we were outside, and they were just conversing about events and
she
business.
She can be so cool and so sweet, but then there's moments where she kind of small fry you. Gotcha. And I think she should kind of be a little bit more aware that the girls is looking up to her, and we can't wait to meet our favorite celebrity or our favorite rapper or the person who we look up to in the rap game. You know?
All right, well, I'm gonna shout her out. Trina, you're the queen of Dade County.
You are queen of Dade County.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, the bad bitch. Who's bad?
Next time you see my girl Star, you need to show her some love.
I mean, yeah, she cool. I mean, I met her twice. She's cool. You know, I did interviews for Love and Hip Hop before, but yeah, she's still cool. I just feel like when it comes to that, just give them a little bit more grace, a little bit more of your love, and do what you say you're trying to do. You know, if you're trying to guide them, show it a little bit better.
She had Trina Day, which was in February, or Trina Festival.
I missed it. I wanted to go.
Yes, I missed it as well, but I heard it did pretty well. So shout out Trina and the Trina Fest.
Beautiful. Yeah,
she is.
Yeah, she is.
She
always.
Well, I say stay
natural.
Yeah. Stay aggressive, Trina. I like it.
But yeah.
All right, so let's move on from that. Slip and Slide. Shout out Ted Lucas. I met Ted Lucas, Slip and Slide Records, and I fuck with the whole the movement. What else is going on in the industry, man? We could talk about really fast.
So, what y'all think about the Russell Simmons?
I didn't hear about it.
Okay. Well, someone else explain it.
The shit with Usher, him going to visit Usher.
Oh Lord,
Russell Simmons, Sierra's husband.
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson. Sorry.
Oh, because Simmons, Russell Simmons got a whole closet, girl. We got a wedding.
I meant Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is what I'm talking about. We're not opening up Russell Simmons' closet. Not yet. I didn't mean. Sorry. We weren't gonna go.
We're not sleep on him, but
he's still in Bali. Russell Simmons is still living in Bali due to the allegations that he got going on here in America.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna bypass that conversation.
Yes, we are. I meant Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson got released from the Denver
and they still have to. They didn't want him so bad that they were like, "We'll just get rid of 50-something million or how much was it?"
What?
I'm not sure of the number, but they definitely released
50-something million. They still have to pay it to him.
When you got a guaranteed amount of money, they still got to pay you, especially if they cut you.
And then
they better pay up.
The fucked up thing is that they let him go. I think it was like via fucking Twitter or some shit, ain't it?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie,
Twitter's now X, right?
Oh, man, been playing like trash, man. I ain't even finna sit up here and sugarcoat nothing, boy. Hey, bro, I don't know what been going on with. Nah, I don't know, bro. He got a lot going on out here just with raising future son and stuff.
Oh, Lord, Jesus, shame.
He got more kids than just future son.
I know that, but all we see is future son.
That's right.
True. I think he's training him as a quarterback, ain't it?
He doing
85 million.
Hey, let me talk about that because I'm a stepfather, bro, and I know it's hard, bro, for real. And I commend that actually.
You don't have to take care of everybody else's kid.
Nah, you don't.
Yeah.
So we don't really know what's the backstory if Future not there, or if he is there, whatever. But I do shout out to Russ for doing his thing.
Stepping up. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, takes a real man to raise the kid, let alone someone else's kid.
Oh, what about
I love them like they're yours.
I'm kind of on the fence too, cause if I was Future, I wouldn't want nobody to put Ray around my son either, bro. But like I said, we don't.
He ain't got no choice.
But if that's who he is,
he don't got no choice. The nigga got
we all make decisions
nine BMs.
If you don't want him parading around with your son, maybe you should parade around with your son.
He say he got too many kids.
Got too many BMs.
You can have that one. I got more. You can have that kid.
Speaking of kids, what about the abortion? Did the abortion? Where was that at?
Kentucky law. No, wait, it's not abortion. It's
You can file for child support
Yeah.
while you're pregnant.
Yeah.
Child support. That's right.
You
don't even have to have had the child yet.
You could be.
That's
wild. That is wild as fuck.
That's Senator Whitley.
How the fuck
Whitney?
But wait though, are they gonna test? Do you have to get the test before the baby's born? Because how do you know?
You can get the DNA test before the baby's born. Yeah, they've been doing that one.
And I bet you that's gonna come out the dad's pocket,
of course.
Oh yeah, I think they're just doing it because they don't wanna. You know how they set it up to where they gotta pay for all your visits to go see the doctor to get the checkups and all that stuff before you have the baby. Instead of the government and them paying for it, they're gonna let the daddy do all of that.
That's wrong though, because if the woman is the one carrying the baby, and she's the one that wants to put the man on child support, then she should pay for it.
Pay for what? All her doctor bills for? The test.
They're not going to agree to that.
The initial DNA.
They're going to want to share the.
They just said they want to share.
Expense.
They both had sex. They both conceived. They both should be taken care of.
Yeah, they're gonna.
In the event that it's the man's child, though.
In the event it's the man's child.
Yeah. But what if it's not then? And then you took the DNA test. I heard that I don't really know, but I heard that when you do the test before you actually have the baby, it's very expensive. Yeah, it's not like a normal DNA
test. That's why I said it's gonna come out the man's pocket.
But then what happens if the man doesn't end up being the daddy? Then who pays for it?
The person, whoever it is.
The mom.
She better find out who it is.
Then she better go on Maury.
So you guys remember Jaquan? You guys remember Jaquan?
Yeah.
He was signed to So Def.
Yeah, the Hood Hop.
The Hood Hop. All right. And he disappeared fucking forever. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
I saw a story what happened to him. He went to jail for child support for like 5 to 10 years, some stupid shit. Right?
That's a dumb thing to go to.
Come to find out, it wasn't even his kid.
Oh my
and he must have signed the birth certificate.
What?
He must have signed the birth certificate.
That's what I'm trying to say. So like, I think it should be mandatory.
So do they gotta give him something for that?
I think if you're not married to the person, like, you should.
That's the thing where when wrongfully people accuse people, they just let you go and be like, oh, my bad, dog.
Unless you did like 20 years.
There was a guy who got convicted for like rape and something. He stayed in there for
30 years.
37 years, and they're giving him 14-point-something million.
Yeah, in that situation. In that situation.
But I think somebody's trying to fight for him to have $1 million for every year he spent there.
In that situation, they're gonna pay out tenfold.
They need to.
That's
because it looks bad. Yeah, and then what he could have done for his family, what he could have trained for his bloodline, and what he could have set up, that he'd have missed all that time. He deserves that.
Yeah, it changes your whole life on top of missing
everything. He might spiral still out of control. Like he might still.
No, but what I'm saying, like, imagine what he would have established if he was working.
Facts, that's why they're gonna pay.
That's why they have to pay.
They have to, because he could have been more than a millionaire. He could have had way more than 14 million by now, depending.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's sad.
Yeah, that
very
is really
fucking
sad.
But anyway, let's change the subject on a good note. They got the People's Matter Fest coming up. South by Southwest coming up. There's a lot of major events. I understand you're performing in South by Southwest. You don't want a major competition.
That's a big one right there.
I'm excited, man. That's probably the biggest.
Oh gosh, I wish I
thing
could have been there to see that.
I'm gonna do. Man, hey, I'm finna shut it down.
You gonna kill it.
I gotta make sure everybody knows who PunchLeyen is when I leave Texas, man.
Yeah,
I get in the middle of the street and perform. Y'all know that.
Oh yeah,
yep.
And you was still the whole show.
The no mic situation already.
Performing with no mic.
Definitely did.
Stage
and his performance brought a little teardrop to my eye.
Yeah, she's like, girl.
And I didn't even know that's where I met.
I cried. And I was like, girl, I can't pick my mouth. This girl came to me. She walked to me. She pushed my mouth up. I was like,
the nigga was talented.
I was like,
Very
shit, my mouth was hanging. Like, yeah, you very.
And the lyrics just really mean something. Like he's saying something.
I could feel like this is a real God-given gift. You can tell when somebody really just got it. It's
got soul, brother.
And it's poetic. Like I love music that's poetic.
It just felt heavenly for some weird reason. It just
all
really
positive feedback.
I ain't even trying to if you want a big ass head, it's you can wear that shit. If you want it, you can have it.
Keep it down.
Because baby, you deserve that.
Thank you.
Trust me, you do.
I really appreciate that.
So when you go to Texas, and I don't know if it's an air before or after, but when you go out there, just fucking do what you do naturally.
Man,
just be yourself, because everybody who's I've brought around and they've seen you perform all have came to me personally and said, yo, this nigga's talented. And even with me and Miss Chet, we talk business in the back end. I be like, yo, this nigga's talented.
Don't forget
you know
us when you get
that. Nah, we gonna be with him. That nigga fucking with Mike City, man. 800. We gonna be right there.
I like that.
But we wish you a whole lot of success. Yeah, definitely. And we're gonna document that shit. We're gonna keep on riding. It's gonna be good times.
We gotta make a movie.
I can't.
So tell everybody that's going to watch this, right? What's your main single?
My main single right now is Hurricanes. If you ain't got that right now, y'all please go stream that. All platforms, Hurricanes, man. It's about my city. It's just about my life. It's a double entendre for us having been hit with storms and just the dark side of when you come across that bridge, not the South Beach Miami, but the real Miami type job.
Yes,
man.
the real Miami.
Man. But yeah, Hurricanes, all platform, PunchLeyen, man. Y'all go get that. Medusa too.
It's so funny because he just his number one right now is Hurricanes, and I just dropped with my boy Troy Bello the Prophet.
Shout out Troy Bello.
The song is called Thunder Showers, so it's so funny. Hurricane, Thunder Showers.
I mean, what that song about though?
Oh, it's a song that's about just Florida shit. It's just it's just a Florida pop. It's like our rendition of drill music, but like what it would be like in Florida, but not talking about selling drugs and killing people.
Oh, right. Yeah. I want to hear that.
Oh no, you don't like
Thunder Showers was about something else.
This is actually one of the fun songs.
I was about to sit up with myself, man.
I want to hear that shit.
This nigga funny. No, but that's good. Both of them got great music. Both of you guys have great music. Everybody, make sure y'all check them out. I'm going to have everybody's names across the screen with their Instagram handles. Be on the lookout for Nikita Taliana, superstar status, CEO, and then a few other people coming on with the Crew Talk, just having discussions, open discussions about everything that's going on in the industry. Tune into Mike City. Matter of fact, go to YouTube and look at PunchLeyen's interview. We already interviewed him in the past. Get to learn him, get to see who he is. Yeah. But make sure y'all follow, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. We have more entertainment, more content coming your way.
That's right.
These beautiful ladies are friends. They're part of the family. Yes. Shout out DJ Zanero in the cut. Shout out Miss Chip, Centerpiece Studios. It's your boy MG. This is Mike City. Tap in.
Yo.